Come on. Come on. Let's go. Today's project is taking down all the Christmas decor and the tree because it's time. It's time for a reset. It's time for this to go. Bella. Yeah, what do you say?
How it is. It is how it is. Green lately. Green's been my color.
Places and enemies from our past. We're traveling through time. I think it's got something to do with that big thing. There it is. See the heavy one?
Got her?
Yes.
Okay, you're supposed to get out too.
What?
Get out. Go get your phone.
Okay.
Whoa. All right, I got the goods. And it is so gloomy today. Like, we have not had sun in like a week. So we're gonna give off emo vibes in this video. And also, by the way, I was gonna apologize for my hair, but it actually does not look that bad from this angle. I have been braiding my hair for 6 days. 6 days. 6 days. Actually, this is day 7. I'm just gonna add in like the curly pieces that you see. I'm gonna add in some curly pieces all together, but I accidentally did super small parts. And by the time I got to like the 3rd row, I'm like, I'm not taking these out. I'm not taking these out. What's done is done. So I've been going through 7 days of hell braiding my hair, but I would rather do that and save like $300. I would rather cry in my bathroom, save $300 than to pay someone. But anyway, as you can see, we had to take down the Christmas tree, and actually I have been wanting to take down the tree. What's today? Today is the 29th. So Christmas was the 25th. 4 days ago was Christmas, and I'll be honest, like, this holiday season was not very holly jolly for me, and I don't really know why. I guess like the older you get, the more it feels like less magical. But like, as you get older, you have the freedom to like not debate, but kind of question what you were taught growing up, that you just kind of accepted as, you know, reality. You've accepted the beliefs of other people. But thinking about it, I'm like looking around and I'm like, what the heck is going on? Like, why is it one specific day that we fill our homes with a bunch of stuff for other people? And I think like this is a day where people pleasers and those who their giving love language is giving, it is their day to shine. But for me, like, the older that I get, the more that I'm comfortable in my own beliefs and what works for me, because, you know, I'm in my own home, I have my own household, I have my own little family, so I have the freedom to do what it is that I really want to do without taking into consideration another adult's point of view. But I was just looking around and I'm like, this is kind of, for me, ridiculous. Like, it's not going to work for me and my family, because your girl is not, I am not someone that makes a whole bunch of money. I'm not someone that makes a whole bunch of money, but I have a whole bunch of goals, and I have, you know, vision, and the things in my vision they're very grand, they're very big. Like, it just doesn't make sense for me to buy all these things for my kids or for my loved ones to show my love, when I can show my love in other ways that's not going to run up my credit card or wipe out my account. Like, thinking about it, 2024 is what? Like, less than 2-3 days away. Why would I put myself in a worsening situation? Like, this is supposed to be the first of the year, you know, we're turning over a new leaf, we have this new start on life. It's like pressing reset every single year for us. So for me, I'm like, why would I go into a new year where I really want the year to start off good? That way I can keep the momentum going. Like, you know, there's going to be ebbs and flows, but if I start off with a bang, that means when the things start going downhill, I'm still not as bad as, you know, as it would be if it didn't start off well. Why would I bring myself into the new year in a worsening situation? Y'all know that this house whooped me. This house whooped me, which I have some pretty big decisions to make. I'm coming up on my 1 year. And so in another video, we're going to talk about what I'm thinking I want to do, which some people may think that I'm crazy, but, you know, what else is new? So we'll talk about that. We've got some big things to talk about with the house, but the house whooped me. I am in credit card debt. The student loan, Uncle Joe said no when it came to student loan forgiveness. So I've got, you know, that on my plate. I have one more loan to go, and I need to build back up my emergency savings. And so this kind of reminded me of the time where my son got admitted for a week, and I was nearing the end of my debt-free journey, and I had a really big decision to make. I'm like, okay, Christmas is right around the corner. Literally, Christmas is like a month away. We know we're gonna have medical bills. I'm gonna have medical bills out the wazoo because we're inpatient. He's getting MRIs, he had to have surgery, all of these things, medications. I know what I'm up against when it comes to my deductible. I'm like, I have to make a decision for, not in the moment, not based on how I'm feeling, but long-term vision, right? What is the best decision long-term? And it was not to buy Christmas gifts. And so I did not buy Christmas gifts that year. And I remember feeling so low. I remember feeling like I was a failure. My babies were going to wake up on Christmas and they weren't going to have anything under the tree. But that was like the gift that kept on giving, because I was able to get myself to debt freedom. I had to take about 6 months to pay off his medical bills. But had I went ahead and used my credit card to buy them gifts, I know that we would have been in a worse situation, and we probably, like, this reality that we're in right now would have taken a little bit longer. When you are on a single income or you're a single parent, like, it's unfair, but there are certain decisions that you have to make, and you have to make them for everyone. Like, I am responsible for 2 human beings' future right now. Like, their future and their livelihood is depending on me. And so if I fall, we all fall. Like, I lose the house, I lose the car, I'm not going to be able to pay for my kids, you know, extracurricular activities, you know, how are we paying for food and things like that. There is literally someone right outside my window. And this is why we're going to talk about me moving, because this was just not the reality that I thought I was going to have in this neighborhood. Girl, it is it is crazy out here. I had to pull the blinds up so that you guys could see me. And he's really just gonna stare at me through this window. I don't even know what I was saying besides, oh my she's jumping over the fence. This is ghetto. I just cannot. What was I saying? Like you carry it's a very heavy load to carry, and like you realize that you're walking on water when you start to really sit and think about all of the things that are riding on you, like my home, my car, what we're able to eat, clothing us, medical bills, all of that is riding on me. And so I cannot let my emotions win. I have to think greater than my emotions so that I am not screwing us up long term. And that is a very scary position to be in. This is just a position that, you know, I was given, and whether I am going to be in this position for the next 5, 10, 20 years, I really don't know. But all I know is that I have full control over the decisions that I make. And so I intentionally this year decided that I am not doing Christmas gifts, and I'm probably not doing Christmas gifts for as long as I live, because when you really take yourself out of, like, not the matrix, but like, you know, the hype of Christmas and giving, you can really look at things with a sober mind. Like, you know, there's no emotions really attached to it. And to me, I really took a step back and looked at everything and realized that this really has no purpose for me in my life. Like, there is no purpose in me buying a bunch of things outside of just me feeling good that I was able to purchase something and put a smile on someone's face. But I know that I can do that in other ways, and that just gave me the confidence I needed to make the decision that I'm just not going to do gifts anymore. I want us to have like these experiences versus things that they're going to lose the excitement and newness within a few weeks. So we are planning a trip to Aspen to go skiing, because I want to just see the world, experience new things that I've never done before. But I really just want to get out into the world with my kids for as long as I can, for as long as it's just us three, and experience life that way. I feel like that's the gift that keeps on giving, because we take our experiences with us, right? And it helps to mold us, and hopefully it molds my kids in the way in which it allows them to see the world and know that they are limitless. They are limitless, and hopefully it encourages them to continue to get out of our little bitty state and see grander things. But one thing I will say, I'm not about parent bashing here. So this is just what works for me. These are just the decisions that I had to make based on my circumstances and my beliefs, my perspective. But that does not mean you should not buy a Christmas gift for your kids. Like, I love seeing pictures and videos of kids being super excited, a bunch of gifts under the tree. And if that's what you can afford and that's what you like and that's what brings you joy, definitely do it. All right, I'm gonna go finish cleaning, but leave me down below. Like, do you do Christmas gifts? Do you not do Christmas gifts? Basically, to sum it up, I don't do Christmas gifts because I can't afford everything that I'm trying to do for me and my family, and that at the same time. And plus, I just don't, for me personally, see a point in buying a bunch of things just for one specific day, just to see my kids smile when I can see my kids smile any other day. But I definitely want to hear your thoughts on it. Not bashing anyone, but just your thoughts, because I'm sure I'm not the only one that has grown up and it was just like, what is going on?